Hey guys, welcome to Mikey's Video Game Madness. I'm pretty sure I didn't record this before, but if I did, this is revisited. But I don't think I did because I'm not a terribly huge fan of this game. But it's fun to record, right, isn't it, guys? Hopefully. I hope. This is Sonic 3D Blast for the Sega Genesis, being played on the PlayStation 3 because I'm lazy right now, and it's just easier to play a game on a list of games with something that's already hooked up than hooking up something else just to play one game. And plus, it probably looks better this way because the Sega Genesis doesn't have a HDMI port unless you do like they did on Review Tech USA, where the dude and his dad, I think his name's Rich or whatever, like, he's on the Facebook gaming channel, I think he's on there. The Facebook gaming channel group or whatever it's called, and I'm not trying to insult it, I just can't remember it. I'm a member of it. That's so terrible. But yeah, they modded a Sega Genesis to have an HDMI port, but the average Sega Genesis does not have an HDMI port, so this will probably look better. So let's get started. And first of all, I'll put this in widescreen, although it makes the sprites bigger and chunkier and a little stretched out. You can add smoothing. I think smoothing looks like crap. So let's get started. Resume game. Now this was impressive that this actually had a cutscene in it, like a computer generated cutscene on a Sega Genesis. As you can see, like, the quality of this is like pretty much competing with Blu-ray. I mean, you can see each individual strand of Sonic's fur. It's ridiculous. Or spikes, or whatever the fuck a CGI blue hedgehog has. Anyway, let's get started. Traveler's Tales went on to make 500 Lego games that are almost exactly alike with different skins based on the license. Although I will stick up for Lego Marvel, which I actually do have. I was gonna say it's the only Lego game I have, but I'm super nerdy. I also have Lego Batman 2, which is actually what I would say the natural progression of where Lego Marvel is going. And the reason why Lego Marvel is fun and probably the best Lego game that I've ever played, and I'm not even a fan of the Lego games, is that since the characters are so different, they had to change the gameplay to suit the characters' needs. So, like, Spider-Man can web sling, Iron Man can fly, so they couldn't just reskin the characters and have the same shit going on all the time. And the Marvel universe has so many damn characters, and I think that they realized that with Batman. They did most of the Justice League characters or whatever, but they really expanded on everything that they started to with Lego Batman, because I don't like Lego Batman 1 because it was like all the other Lego games, and Lego Batman 2 is kind of like the other Lego games, but they added more stuff, like more superhero characters. You could play as Superman, you could fly around, it was in an open city instead of going from level to level, and actually having something that feels more than just a hub, like on the Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones game. Although, I'm thinking about, I did buy the original Lego Indiana Jones and got rid of it, but I'm thinking about re-getting the Lego Indiana Jones games, not because they're great games. I mean, they're not bad games, but they're definitely, like, not like I gotta put down the controller and like take this all in because this game is so amazing type of game. But I just want it just so I can every once in a while play a game with the original soundtrack and the music and pretend I'm playing an Indiana Jones game that was never made, because I think the closest they ever got to making the best Indiana Jones game which I'm sure a lot of people would disagree. The control's kind of funky on this. Sometimes it's hard to judge your perspective. I love how I film these videos and don't actually talk about the game most of the time. Can I smash that? This is before analog sticks were standard on systems. This was one of the Genesis' last hurrah games. But I think the best Indiana Jones game ever made was the Emperor's Tomb. But I think the voice actor who tried to play Harrison Ford was kind of weak. And I also don't like the original music. I would have liked it better if what they do with Star Wars games is just use the music beside the main theme from the movies. I would have been perfectly fine with, because I don't care who you are in the music world making soundtracks. There's no other John Williams. If John Williams didn't make it, it's not worth it. But I guess in retrospect, I don't think John Williams' new soundtracks sound as good as like his older stuff. And I used to love Danny Elfman too as a composer for movies. Like, I thought his soundtrack for the first two Batman movies and Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands were phenomenal. I can listen to it all day long. I think if I had to pick one soundtrack, I think the Batman Returns soundtrack is amazing. Batman Returns might not be the best Batman movie. I don't know. I'm kind of conflicted between Batman and Batman Returns. Batman 1989. Of which movie's better, but I think with all the different characters and the themes and everything, I think the soundtrack is probably the best and the most varied and has the most emotion, and I guess it was the most nostalgic to me because I basically wore out that VHS tape. I didn't appreciate Batman 1989 as much until I got older. But I mean, Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman, oh my gosh. Everybody talks about their favorite Catwoman. There'll never be another Catwoman beside Michelle Pfeiffer. And I've seen every live action version of Catwoman, because I used to watch the 60s show reruns all the time, which are, I can't even watch them now. I know they're special to people, but they're just too campy for me. I think the animated series is really good too, because the animated series came out right after the heels of Batman Returns, so they still kind of had that Tim Burton vibe. And they actually had a lot of the musical cues from the Tim Burton movies that Danny Elfman created. Unfortunately, I think her name was Shirley Walker, the composer of Batman, the animated series, passed away a year or so ago, which really sucks. She was really talented. But like the music from the Star Wars prequels and the newer Indiana Jones games, I forgot one of... Yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. If you haven't guessed already, I'm supposed to get all the... I can't think of what the hell they're called. They have their own game, and I played it already and made a video of it. You gotta kill all the robots and get the little birds that I can't remember what they're called for some reason. I can see the game box cover. Keep on thinking Twiggy, but that's the British model. But I'm sure it's probably close in some way to sounding like whatever those birds are called. They're called... Gosh, I can't think of what they're called. It's gonna haunt me till after this video. They're called flickies, that's what they're called, I believe. A lot of people love the game Flicky. I myself am not a fan of it, and it's because I suck at it. If I was good at it, I'd probably like it. Matter of fact, that was one of the videos where I had somebody tell me how bad I sucked at it. I'm like, fully aware, dude. But he said it in a nice way. Some people are kind of assholes. Like, I hate it when people are like, why did you record that video if you suck so bad at it? Because I just wanted to show you the game and talk to you guys and tell you what I think of it. If you want to see gameplay and somebody playing really good at a game, just fucking watch a whole playthrough of a game. Don't watch my channel, because you're definitely not going to get that. Although I have done playthroughs, so I'm kind of contradicting myself, but usually the playthroughs I do are of games that I can finish, especially games I can finish while talking, so they have to be relatively easy. Like if it's a hard game, I'm not going to progress at all while talking. Like, I don't lie, like when I say, like I play better when I don't talk and doing commentary or whatever, but I mean, it's easier said than done. But I also think I don't need to like record a video just to prove to you guys I'm good at it, but I've been tempted just to be like, look, see, I can play better. Like a video without commentary. I've done a few of those just to get a playthrough over, but as far as just showing you what a game looks like a let's play kind of game, I hate these stupid fucking things because of the perspective. Really, it's all or nothing. All that for this stupid fucking $25 bird you can get at the local pet store. Like I put it in a gigantic ring. When this game was new, I thought it was the bee's knees. There's a Saturn version of this, which I wish they would have added on this collection, that looks a lot better. I'm sure the gameplay is probably the same. This is impressive looking for a Sega Genesis game. Traveler Tales also did the really impressive Toy Story games for the 16-bit console. There's another one of you fuckers around here somewhere where I'm probably gonna hurt myself trying to find you. It's just not a very Sonic game, because there's really not an area where you can run really fast. There's these bonus levels that are like, it looks like the Sega Genesis did some scaling. And Sega Genesis, Traveler's Tales on this, when they did the Toy Story game on the Sega Genesis, had scaling, or what appears to be scaling, unless it's just some optical illusion. Where are you little fucking stupid things? I guess you guys are... I don't think I've ever done this bad at this game. I'm telling you. Attention deficit disorder can be a bitch. There's spiky balls, but I don't see one of the little forgettable characters with spiky balls, so I can get the flicky. That might have been the weirdest sentence I've just said in my entire life right now. Just then. Ran right into it, saw it, still was like, no, I have to touch that laser. I don't know what's compelling me to do it, but I just have to walk right onto that laser and touch it, because I suck that fucking bad. But anyway, there's like really no part of this game where you can just run like you usually do in a Sonic game. You gotta turn around and it slows you down to a complete stop. Somebody's colorblind like me, like This color combination, it looks like red and green to me. It could be brown, I don't know. But anyway, it's painful to look at almost. Music's not bad. Just like one little guy. I feel like I've gotten everything over here. And I'm probably wrong. I'm used to being wrong, so that's okay. And this is a cliff. Been here, done all that shit. Come on, where is the last little fucking thing? Man, this game would, like, definitely benefit from a Metal Gear styled radar. Me and my spoiled freaking conveniences of playing contemporary games. At the time though, like I said, I thought this game was the bee's knees. This is the last Sonic game I think to come out on the Sega Genesis that I remember anyway. There you are. It looks like purple or blue shit. I don't know, I'm colorblind. I can't always pick up on the reds. All I know, it's shaped like dog shit if the dog was really constipated and was able to make a soft serve ice cream shaped turd like that would actually pile on that high. And then he gets abducted and raped by aliens. Yes, they're called flickies. Because they're so fucking annoying, you just want to flick the shit out of them. I don't know if that's a fact or not. I'm just making an educated guess there. These things look like if something in the Dr. Seuss universe took a dump. This came out probably around the time that the Donkey Kong Country series was popular, so everything had to be rendered on a computer. If it wasn't, your game didn't count. The Sega Genesis only had like a 64 color limit on like how many colors it could display at a time, so to this game's credit, what they pulled off color-wise is pretty impressive. All the Sonic games are, except that dreadful Sonic Spinball that some people like, but I can't stand it. Back in the day when you didn't have a lot of money, it's amazing the kind of games, even if they were bad, you just played through them just because it's all you had. And that's all my friend had, and he played the shit out of Sonic Spinball and actually finished it. And I'm like, you really shouldn't beat yourself up like that, but whatever, he seemed to enjoy it, so I guess he wasn't beating himself up after all. Yeah, shoot that son of a bitch, I don't like him either. You know, it'd be nice if the flickies could grab the extra life. And away we go. They just add those little ramps that go upside down just to remind you, oh, by the way, we're using the Sonic license. Remember these? Haha. What does Knuckles want? You want 6 of my rings. Well, thanks for bleeding me dry, and then I have to walk right through a fucking booby trap. like Marble Madness with a hedgehog, except the music in Marble Madness, in my opinion, is epic. I love the music in Marble Madness. I forgot who played an NES port of Marble Madness. I watched on YouTube, and I was actually really surprised how well the NES emulated it. Like, I knew like the Commodore 64 version would do a good job of emulating that kind of music. It's like very synthesizer based, and the SID chip on the Commodore 64 is pretty amazing in itself. Like, music artists to this day still use the Commodore 64 to make music. I closed the door so my dog wouldn't interrupt my video, but now she's trying to get through the door by headbutting it, and it just scared the crap out of me. But I'm not letting her in until I finish this video. I don't know if that's considered being cruel to animals or not. I might lose a subscription or two. But I promise I'm nice to her. Don't unsubscribe. Where is the final freaking thing? Yep, she just managed to push the door open. It was only a matter of time. She probably wants to go outside. She's gonna do that. She tries to be subtle about it, just pout and look up at me and make these depressed sounds until I ask her if she wants to go, and all of a sudden she'll come back to life. She picks the most fantastic times to do that. Okay. So basically I was walking around in circles. That's what killed me last time. Now I remember. Oh man, this video must be mind-blowingly entertaining. Man, Sonic walks really awkward in this game. It's like he has to go to the bathroom, but he doesn't want to walk normal just in case he accidentally shits in his pants. And there's been a lot of poop references in this video. That's usually not like me. I guess today is a immature video recording day for me, I guess. I know this commentary has been mind-blowing. My intention is just fucking ridiculously off today. Some days are like that. But I just have an obligation where I feel like I need to record videos. I enjoy doing it, but some days it's easier and feels more natural than others. Today's a harder day to record. My intention's all over the place. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it feels good to make videos, but I know the commentary is probably not the most focused. Either is the gameplay. Come on. Let me free you so you can go back to your little game that everybody else seems to like except me. I was gonna say shitty game, but I didn't want to alienate the whole Flicky fan base because I know a lot of people like it. Get in there. There's always one left. Where are you? Is that the thing I gotta kill? I hope not. Confused. Alright, somehow I managed to avoid every single spike. I'll take it. Anything to get rid of this bird. Flicky. Because they're from outer space. Or wherever the hell they're from. Did I win a trophy? I could have sworn I've beat a level in this game before. Oh well. Any trophy's a good trophy, I guess. Guess that kind of beats the whole Sega Genesis vibe when you see a trophy pop up in the corner of the screen there. But whatever. Always the little freaking turd monsters always get me. I don't like you guys either. I wonder if the spikes on that thing are just to be intimidating. Give me all your flickies. Please be all of them. I haven't counted them. Thank you. And abduction commences once more. Alright, this appears to be a Dr. Robotnik stage. Look at that bubble. It's supposed to be transparent, but this is a Sega Genesis. So we'll just have to deal with a gray background behind his bubble. You don't actually see the level behind the bubble. Gosh dang it, this control is so freaking awkward with its perspective. How can one suck this bad at this? I'm trying to do my best to match the shadow and hit him from the bottom, but this perspective is killing me. I don't think I've ever played this game so terrible in my entire life. I don't think I've played this game that much in my entire life either, though. Need some rings. Okay, I got it. You've established your presence. I think that made a sound that I hit him, but he didn't flash or anything. Dickhead. This is when Dr. Robotnik was still called Dr. Robotnik and not Eggman like they do in the newer Sonic games. Although, I think in the Japanese version he might have been called Eggman because the last level was always like called the Death Egg or something. I'm not an expert on Sonic lore, so I can't really confirm any of this. Oh, I hit him one time. Stupid son of a bitch. Go somewhere where there isn't a freaking hill. Maybe I'm supposed to wait till he lowers like that. Yeah, I was doing it wrong the whole time. That's what she said. That's what several of she's said. Alright, I like how the glass is busted up. I will give them props for that little detail. Alright, this is Sonic 3D Blast. I think you get the picture. This is originally for the Sega Genesis. This is being played on the PlayStation 3 on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection, also available on the Xbox 360. And you can also play Sonic 3D Blast on a bunch of other compilations. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up button. It would be greatly appreciated, and if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment, negative or positive. I like the positive ones for obvious reasons, because, well, they're positive. Tell me what you liked about the video, or just if you want to chat, you know. It could be pen pals, it'll be super cool. And if you're new to this video and you liked it and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. There's all different kind of videos. The commentary varies in quality, as does gameplay. And all my videos are categorized in different sections. And if you read the little ending part of the video that I put up, the little scrolling paragraph I put at the end of the video, it'll explain all that. Sorry, like, my mind's out to lunch today. Perfect time for recording, right? But thank you guys so much for watching, and like I said, if you're new, feel free to subscribe. That way you can be part of the community and it'll be fun. But I'll talk to you guys later in the next video. Take care. Bye.